this is Netta. Welcome to my channel. My whole goal for this channel is to help you build a wardrobe and a style that you love, so you look beautiful and you feel confident every single day. Today, we're going to talk about travel and we're going to talk about packing and the headache that can be for many of us. I know that packing is one of the things I get asked the most questions about, and what to pack specifically, not just how to pack, but what to pack for a trip of any kind. And so we're going to break that down today, and we're going to use my cluster system to make packing worry-free, stress-free, to prevent overpacking, and at the same time have everything you need to look and feel beautiful and stylish and ready for whatever your trip may bring. So that's the goal. I'm not with these people who are like, bring 2 shirts for 9 weeks. Like that, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Like, to me, I like to have options when I'm abroad or when I'm on a trip. I like to have options, and I like to feel cute. I like to feel even cuter than I do in my regular life. Like, I want to wear my cutest clothes on a trip. I've been that way since I was a teenager. Like, whatever is my newest and favoritist and cutest is what I was bringing with me on a trip. And we all want to look and feel special because a trip is a special occasion. So how do you get both? How do you get that special feeling and feeling cute with the feeling of not overpacking and not being overwhelmed and maybe not even enjoying your trip because you just brought too much? I've been there where I had so much luggage that it kind of took over the experience. So we're going to try to find that middle ground. I am excited about talking about travel because I know that many of you have trips coming up, and I did a poll in my Facebook group and had all sorts of adventures that you guys were going on. And so I tried to cover, at least I hope one of these clusters, I'm going to share 6 clusters in today's video, are going to cover some aspect or some type of trip that you'll be taking this summer. So even if I talk about safaris or I talk about road tripping or whatever, one of these may be able to be translated into a trip that you're actually going on. So very excited about that. Now, if you want help creating clusters of your own, whether for travel or in your wardrobe, I would definitely, would not be one of my videos lately if I did not mention the Bootcamp. In the Reverse Closet Edit and Wardrobe Building Bootcamp, one of the steps, actually a couple of the steps, is to create clusters with your own wardrobe. And it's a guided process. So if you need help with that and you really want to use this system, this cluster concept in your own wardrobe to maximize what you have and to make more combinations with the clothes that you already own, then definitely consider joining us in the bootcamp. It's very, very affordable. It's fun. It's guided. It's inspiring. It takes the overwhelm out of editing your closet and creating outfits with what you own. So, okay, let's get on to the clusters. Now, I have so many things to show you today. 6 different clusters for 6 different types of occasions. And one, just to take a step back for a second, one thing that I want to encourage you all to do is to make sure that you're taking clothes on trips that you actually love. Clothes that you actually love, because often we will take, and also clothes that are wearable and that are comfortable, because often we decide, oh, well, I'm going to be in Paris. I think I'm only going to wear little French ballet flats the entire time. Maybe that's not your style, or maybe your feet can't tolerate little French ballet flats. So you want to make sure that the clothes that you're wearing on a trip actually feel like you, but your French version or your safari version or whatever that version, because you want to be comfortable, you want to feel like yourself, you want to feel your most confident, most stylish, because you're going to be out of your element in a lot of other ways. You don't want your clothes to also be an additional out of your element moment. Okay. Let's talk about the first travel cluster. Now, I called this the safari cluster, but what it really is an outdoor travel in hot weather cluster. It's an outdoor cluster for warmer weather, because we know that there are performance clothes that keep you warm and performance clothes that keep you cool. These are performance clothes that keep you cool, and actually the brand that I'm using in this cluster is also called Cool, K-U-H-L. So they have outdoor, like, travel and performance type clothes. So very much out of my element here. Oh, quick, before I forget, the jewelry I'm wearing, because I get asked this question all the time, the jewelry I'm wearing is from Gingerberry today. These are the Roadshow earrings and the daisy necklace. I'm obsessed with both of these pieces. I love them so much. And then this is my leopard dress from the Amazon try-on haul. So I will link my outfits below because I have had questions about that. So thank you for asking. You know, Gingerberry, I do have a code. I'll pop it up. I love, 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 love their jewelry. This is a freshwater pearl, and both of these pieces are gold plated over brass. So I just absolutely love them. They're designed to last and super, super comfortable. You don't even feel them in. Okay, now let's start with the Safari Cluster. I told you the brand is Cool, but I also found a couple of items from the Safari store because Cool doesn't have shoes and accessories. So we're gonna start with the accessories. The first accessory is this Explorer leather safari hat. It's a leather safari hat. It shields your head from the sun. It kind of looks cool. It kind of looks like you're on safari. Really wanted to go to Banana Republic for safari clothes because they've got the whole, like I always think of out of Africa, but these are real safari clothes and real performance clothes. So these boots are supposed to be safari boots. They're the Rufiji APU Combat Safari boots, also from the Safari store. So apparently you need boots for safari. Who knew? Who knew? I learned as I created this cluster, but these are cool boots. Ideally, you want items that when you buy an item, if you're buying travel specific items or trip specific items, you want items that you can wear in your real life. So keep that in mind. If you've got another pair of combat boots or whatever that you think are going to work better, like you do not need specific safari boots, but I'm going all in on this cluster and kind of showing you what the options are. You want things that you can also wear other places. Most of the time, sometimes maybe that won't work as well, but most of the time that's what you want. Finally, I added these leather safari sandals, also by Rufiji from the Safari store. These are under $60 and I think they're a great sandal that you can just wear wherever. So these are the three accessories that I added to the Safari cluster. Now let's look at the clothes. We're going to start with the tops. These are all from Cool again. So this is their Constance long sleeve tee. A lot of these clothes are, like I said, they're performance clothes. They got UPF and UP whatever protection, 50 protection. They're breathable. They're easy to wash. They check all of the boxes for performance clothing, and I think that they also look really nice. So this is their Constance tee. Like I said, it's just a long sleeve basic tee. Then I also have their V-neck tank. It's like a whisper light V-neck tank. It's going to keep you cool. It's I think it's cute. And then I decided to add a pretty top in case you go to dinner or you do something special on your trip or you want it for travel or whatever. This is the LC top. It has a little tie front. It's a pretty pattern. And I just thought it would be a nice different element. Who says you can't do safari stuff in something cute, right? Like you can. I think you can. Okay, now let's talk about the completer pieces. I added two here because I wanted to give you options and because I have to feature the Lola hoodie. The Lola hoodie is probably not, well, this could be like a cardigan or like a travel piece, that you wear on the plane because it's so cozy, but it wouldn't make it your only layer because I think you need a waterproof layer for the safari. But this is their Lola full zip hoodie. I think it's so cute. I had to mention it because Lola's my daughter's name. And then the Jetstream trench. This is their high performance jacket. It's like waterproof. It, scales tall buildings in a single bound. I don't know. It does all the things, right? So it's a more stylish kind of performance jacket, I think. So that would be the completer piece for this cluster. And then we have two bottoms, the Free Flex short, light, airy, breezy kind of performance material shorts, and then these Cool Resistor Air joggers. So again, lightweight, breezy joggers that are designed for breathability and washability and all of the things that you need on a trip like that. So that is, I'm going to pop it up again. That is the Safari cluster or the hot weather outdoor adventure cluster. So whatever you're doing outside in hot weather, you want to keep the fabrics in mind. You want UPF protection. You want breathability. You want fabrics that are designed to not make you get stinky. You want shoes that work for the occasion. You want a hat to protect your hair. You want a jacket to protect you against the elements. So all of the things. So that was my outdoor adventure safari capsule cluster. Okay, the next cluster is the Roadtripping Cluster. Now, I kind of feel like a lot of people are just going to be doing very, very casual trips, like very casual trips. Maybe you're going to visit family like I just did in Illinois. Maybe you're going on a road trip. Maybe you're doing some amusement parking or whatever, but just something super, super casual and super laid back. So I discovered this brand called The Outer Known, and it's a California surf brand, but they have some really cool, very casual, effortless, light pieces. Of course, you can create these clusters with pieces you already have in your wardrobe, and I would absolutely encourage you to do that, but I wanted to show you a full cluster and kind of how it came together from these specific brands. So we're going to start with the shoes. These are the Allbirds Piper. You know, I'm working with Allbirds now. I really, really love these sneakers. These are going to be my travel sneakers. They're very, very comfortable, and they're a great fashion sneaker. So they look cool, but they're also really comfortable. So I will put a link below. If you use my link, you get a free pair of socks. You just put the socks in your shopping cart, and then after you add the link, the price of the socks comes off. Okay, now I also added 2 pairs of shoes from Vivaya because Vivaya has, I feel like, laid back, comfortable, easy to wear, perfect for this trip. So these are the wide band slide sandals, the Mariana slide sandals. I think these are perfect. Instead of a flip-flop, like let's upgrade our flip-flops a little and have a slide sandal. I think these are a great option for that. And they are, I like to have a slip-on, slip-off shoe, especially if I'm in the car. I also really like these Margot Walkers. They have these new Cloud Walker shoes now, which have arch support. A lot of you have asked me about arch support. These have arch support. They're very, very comfortable, and they're designed to walk all day. So if you are doing amusement parking or you're doing some kind of walking tour on your trip, these are perfect. And the Vivaya shoes are washable. They are just, I feel like these are the perfect travel flats. Plus they're also really cute. So I have a light neutral, a medium neutral, and then I've got the white sneaker. Now that's my rule of 3s with shoes. Almost always do 3s in clusters. If you wanted to add a 3rd shoe to the safari cluster, you could add a sneaker as well. Okay, now the other accessories include this Weekender bag, which is like world's first fully sustainable. This whole brand their aim is to be the world's first fully sustainable brand, and this is a sustainable Weekender made with recycled ocean plastics or something. So I think that's very cool. And then these really cool sunglasses. So you have to have sunglasses if you're in the car for a long time. Trust me, if I don't get to wear sunglasses in the car, I will get a headache. So let's talk about the tops in this cluster. The first top is a ribbed tank. This is their Sojourn ribbed tank. I think it's a classic layering piece. I think it's the kind of thing that everybody could use in a casual wardrobe. So if you don't have a tank, I would recommend this one. Again, it's a sustainable company, and their fabrics are known for being super, super buttery soft. I also really like this offshore linen tee as the second top. I think it's really cute and really stylish and gives you a little bit of pattern there. And then there's Sydney sleeveless linen shirt. So this is a button-down shirt, but it's sleeveless, so it's going to keep you cool. You can wear it as a layer as well as a shirt. So I think that works really, really well in this cluster. Now, I really love this completer piece. This is the blanket shirt. I love the name of that. So it's just a cozy, big, oversized plaid shirt that you can wear over these other pieces. And what's cool about this is it comes in like a million different plaids, so you can pick a color palette that works for you. And I think it's super cozy. It's designed to last a lifetime, which I very much appreciate because we're all trying to cut down on how many clothes we get through, right? So I really like that. Now for the bottoms, I have these Emery utility pants. These are a pair of, I feel like these are Jennifer Aniston pants. Does anyone think like she wears olive cargo pants all the time? These are their version of olive cargo pants. I think these are really, really nice and really comfortable for a trip. And then we also have the Rewind shorts. These are elastic waist, really casual shorts that'll be great for a long day of car travel or wherever you're going. So love those 2 bottoms. And we covered the shirts. I know I'm forgetting something. Oh yes, the 7th item, because I am doing 7 items in many of these clusters because that's my warm weather cluster formula where you've got the 3 tops, 2 bottoms, a jacket, and a dress or a jumpsuit. In this case, I'm doing the jumpsuit. This is their SEA, like C suit. It's a one-piece pull-on, super comfortable, super easy. It comes in a lot of different colors. If you haven't tried a jumpsuit like this, somebody asked me, is there any way to like not risk having full exposure when you take off a jumpsuit in the bathroom? No, I haven't been able to figure that out either. But they are really comfortable, and this one's going to be really easy to take on and off, and that's as much as we can hope for from a jumpsuit. So I love these pieces from the outer known for road trips or any other really casual travel adventure that you are on this summer. Okay, this next cluster is the California Dreaming Cluster. Now, this is really for if you're doing any jaunts along the West Coast, or you're doing something where you're sightseeing and in pretty temperate climates and you know, just exploring pretty towns in warm weather. So this is a cool kind of mid, not super casual, but not super dressy cluster that I think is going to serve you for a lot of different types of trips. Now, for this cluster, I used a brand called Marine Layer. I thought that was perfect for a California trip, and they have beautiful, beautiful fabrics, some really, really nice quality. I think you're gonna like their pieces. So this for the accessories that I'm featuring in this cluster include this adorable little crossbody from Marine Layer. I think that's a really cool, like, it's gonna add a pop of color because you'll see that this cluster is mostly neutral. And then their Sunski, I think they're called, sunglasses, which I think are just like the perfect California style aviators. I also added a really cute beach bag. All of these items are going to be linked below. Like a straw tote. I think a straw tote just kind of goes with the whole summertime West Coast vibe. A beautiful straw hat because you're going to need to protect your skin from the sun. And then a black maillot bathing suit in case you decide to take a dip into the Pacific Ocean. So the 3 pairs of shoes include the Allbirds Pipers, because again, that's my favorite fashion sneaker right now. The Archie's flip-flops. These are flip-flops with arch support. Again, these are in a pop of color. And then these really pretty slides. I believe these are from J. Crew. Everything will be linked below. But these slightly high-heeled shoes. Now remember my rule of 3s with shoes. I always say for trips, I always say you need a pair of sneakers, you need a colorful pair of flats, and then you need a pair of dressier shoes. Not a colorful pair of flats, sorry. A pair of flats, a pair of sneakers, and a dressier pair of shoes. And so I checked all the boxes here. Now we're going to look at the really cute clothes from Marine Layer for your California adventure. Okay, let's start with the completer piece. The first piece is this embroidered denim jacket in natural. It also comes in blue. It's got embroidery across the back yoke. It's really, really pretty. I think it's a nice light layer for a trip like this because we all know it gets cooler in those types of climates. In the evening, it gets cooler, and you're going to want a layer like that. Now, the 2 bottoms are the linen drapey jagger and military olive. Apparently, I'm having an olive pants moment, but all of these brands have these relaxed pants in an olive color, and it's a great neutral for summer. So these are the Luna drapey pants in military olive. I think those are a great laid back, cool California casual moment that those are having. Then the Mila midi skirt in chambray is my other layer, or other bottom. Sometimes you don't want denim in really hot weather. You don't want like jeans in really hot weather, but this gives you the versatility of jeans, but it's a little bit of a different look. It's a little unexpected because you've got a chambray skirt. So I think it's a great, I think honestly we probably could all use a chambray skirt in our lives as an alternative to jeans in the summer because they're just as versatile and a lot more airy and breezy. So those are the 2 bottoms. Now let's look at the tops. We have the Arden embroidered top. This is just a pretty top that you can wear it with the joggers or the skirt to dinner. You can wear it, in a more casual way. You can dress it up a little bit, but I just think it's very, very pretty. All of these tops you'll find are right there in the middle, not dressy, not casual. The Finley sweater tank in calico. I think this is really pretty. It's a striped sweater tank. A sweater tank is a little bit of a step up from a regular rib tank, and I think that's perfect for this trip. And then the Dana shirt in deep lichen. So again, another olive piece, but this is a great, button-down shirt. It would also work as a layer when you wear it unbuttoned. So I think that that's really perfect for this trip. Now the dress for this warm weather cluster is the Noah maxi dress in black, white jacquard. I love this. I think it's very easy and breezy. I think it would be great with the different footwear available, and it's just great little sightseeing dress. Like how cute would that be with the hat and the straw tote? Just a cute, cute, cute outfit. Okay, let's look at the next cluster. The next cluster is one that I call the Fantasy European Getaway. That's kind of what I'm calling my trip that may or may not happen, that we're planning on hoping to take to Europe. So this is a fantasy trip in the sense that it has all the glamour, all the all the beautiful outfits that you wish you could wear to a beautiful place like Europe. But it's also compact enough to not kill you on the trip, right? So of course I had to use Cezanne for my Fantasy European Getaway. This would work on any romantic jaunt, any pretty trip where you're going to be in beautiful cities and exploring and sightseeing and maybe doing some old world type adventures. I love it. So, okay, Cezanne is a French brand. It's very iconic. I feel like their pieces work very, very well for this trip. And then I also threw in a couple of other pretty dresses from other brands. But let's start with the accessories. I went all out on the accessories for the Fantasy European Getaway. So we have this beautiful Leo bracelet. It's a beautiful hinged bracelet from Cezanne. It's neutral. It's just gorgeous and glamorous. I have 2 pairs of earrings, the Kerr earrings, heart earrings. They're very, very pretty drop gold earrings. And then these Flora hoop earrings with the pretty flowers on them. I think they're just perfect for this trip. I chose for the shoes, I chose the Jack trainers. These are their version of a fashion sneaker. They're iconic. They're a beautiful sneaker, and they also happen to be very, very comfortable. And then I could not resist, for the dressy shoe option, the Isabel clogs. I love these so much. I might have to get these. They're just super, super cute in gold. A metallic will go with everything. And then I have these beautiful Natasha sandals. These are a flat raffia sandal, so that's the flat shoe option. I love, love, love these shoes. Love them. And raffia is the material of the moment for shoes and bags. I think these are like the cutest shoes ever. Okay, and then I also threw in the Isabel pouch. This is a bag in natural woven raffia, of course, and I think it works perfectly with these pieces. You could also add a big straw tote, a panier, as they call it in French. It would be perfect, and I think it would just give you that whole European vibe. Okay, now let's look at the dresses, because this is an all-dress cluster. We've got just dresses in this cluster, and I just think, you can't beat an all-dress cluster. So here is their Mary dress in white. This is, again, a Cezanne dress. It's just a long, white, flowy dress. I feel like every woman needs a long white flowy dress like this in their wardrobe. It's so romantic. It's so glorious. It's so beautiful. It's so high maintenance. Yes, I realize this is not the most practical option for a trip, but this is not the most practical cluster. This is a fantasy cluster, and it includes really, really beautiful pieces if you're going on, like I said, a romantic getaway of some kind. The Juliana dress. This is a blue and white, beautiful blue and white floral dress that I think is a great kind of in-between option. It's still dressy, it's still feminine, it's still romantic, but it's also a little bit maybe more wearable than the Mary dress. I love this Nissa dress in a crew. This is a slip dress with polka dots, so we're getting a variety of different styles here. This would be really cute worn with a little jacket, and if it gets a little cooler, but I think, again, very pretty, very romantic, but also very wearable. Now, the casual dress option I have is their Selena dress. It's a striped tee dress that I think would be a great, more casual dress option for this trip. I've also added this Soul dress in coral. It's a floral print that is a little bit of a shorter, breezier, easier dress. So you've got all of the dress options here. And then this Zimmermann dress. This is the Zimmermann floral print long sleeve cotton chintz wrap dress. This is not Cezanne. It's from, like I said, it's from Zimmermann, but I absolutely love it. So you've got 6 dresses, different styles, different levels of dressiness, but all beautiful and feminine and glamorous and romantic. And I just think that they work so well for this type of trip. So if you've got the space and you've got the option of taking beautiful dresses, I will be taking just dresses, with the exception of my travel outfit, to Europe. So we're going to experiment with a dress cluster here here and just lean into our feminine style while we're in Europe. They do dress up more, they do wear a lot more dresses, and I think it's very appropriate for this type of getaway. Now for the completer piece, I didn't see anything at Cezanne that I thought worked as well with these dresses, so I chose the J. Crew lady jacket. Just a linen cropped jacket would be perfect with these dresses. So that's my European getaway cluster. Okay, let's look at, what if you're doing a big city jaunt? What if you're going to New York or, I don't know, London, and you want like a big city chic moment in your cluster? We're gonna do that here, and this is gonna be an exclusively black and white cluster. So I had so much fun leaning into some of these different, it's just like exploring different wardrobe options. So of course, all of these you can recreate with items you have in your own wardrobe. That's what I'm doing with my European getaway cluster. I'm using items I already have and maybe buying a couple of new items. So that's what I would recommend doing with these, but these pictures are for inspiration. So I have 2 pairs of shoes here. They're from 7 or 9 shoes. The beige mules are, I think, a great little like urban kind of shoe. These are very, very, very comfortable shoes. 7 or 9 shoes have sneaker insoles. They make you feel like you're walking on air, but they're very, very comfortable. And then I also have from 7 or 9 their little black sling backs. So this is a little bit of a dressier cluster. Like I said, it's the big city chic cluster, and I think that these work really well. And then of course I threw in the Allbirds trainers because you're going to need a pair of trainers to run around the city in too. You will see that all over the place in Europe, like a fashion sneaker worn with a dress or whatever. Now for the 2 bags, I have a Teddy Blake crossbody. I will pop up my code if I still have that from Teddy Blake. This is a polished black bag, very, very elegant. And then I have the Portland leather tote bag that I'm going to be taking with me on my trip to Europe. I've got a couple of cool jewelry pieces, and then I have the then I have the Merit makeup. There we go. I have the Merit makeup because I just had to add the minimalist makeup to the minimalist cluster. So I just think this is very, very, very big city friendly cluster. Okay, let's look at the clothes because the clothes are so amazing. So I went on Nordstrom for this, and I could not get over. As soon as I saw this halogen 3-piece set, I was inspired to create this cluster. So it's got a little bit of an 80s thing that I love. It includes this cami, like this little sleeveless top that's white with black trim. This is all the halogen collections. It's all really pretty affordable. The most expensive piece is the blazer at $129. The rest are under $100. So you've got this cami with the black trim. You've got these beautiful like dress shorts. They are pleated, so keep that in mind, but they have the black trim on them as well. I love this. And then you've got this blazer that is white with black trim. So just absolutely love this cluster for the big city moment that you're going to be having. I love, 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 love this. Then I added a pair of black pants. I added a black top with a little bit of a romantic detail of like the tie front or the tie top shoulders there that I thought worked really, really well. I added a black and white striped tee because I feel like that was a natural fit for this cluster. And then a breezy, comfortable, easy, but still big city chic polished black dress. So a black midi dress. So you've got the 3 tops, you've got the 2 bottoms and black pants, and then the white shorts. You've got that beautiful blazer, and then you've got this gorgeous breezy, easy dress for this trip. So that's the big city chic cluster. The next cluster and the last cluster, sadly, we're coming to an end, is the tropical resort cluster. Now this is great if you're cruising, if you're going to any tropical location, you're going to you're going south of the border, you're going to Mexico, you're going to an island. I think it's a great option for that. So I chose really fun pieces, mostly from Trina Turk for this cluster, but I went all neutral with the accessories because I went really colorful with the clothes. So the accessories include this company like Business or Pleasure that has this adorable towel and umbrella. I just had to throw those in there because I just had to throw those in there. Then I included a pair of flip-flops in a metallic, a pair of pretty metallic slides. So one is a shiny metallic, one is a more matte metallic. Those are from J. Crew. Included these really pretty neutral slip-on mules for evening, a great hat. a pair of sunglasses, and then a really, really pretty little clutch. I also love this beach bag. I think this beach bag is so, so cute for this tropical cluster. Now, for the clothes, I have a pretty pink smocked breezy dress. This is similar to the dresses I'm taking 2 dresses like this with me to Europe. It's a really breezy, this is like the sundress of the season. So if you want a sundress for the trip, that would absolutely be a great option. I threw in a bathing suit, of course, because it is a tropical resort cluster, and I think this bathing suit is so, so pretty. Like a little bit sassy, but not over the top. I love, love, love that bathing suit. Then for the 2 bottoms, I have a pair of printed pants from Trina Turk. I absolutely love them. It's just, to me, it's all the tropical vibes in these pants, and then a pair of a Goldie denim shorts. For the 3 tops, I have a white crocheted tank, a button-down light blue linen blouse that you can wear open, you can wear closed. It would also be a cute little cover-up for the bathing suit, and then an off-the-shoulder printed top that goes with the pants and it goes with the shorts really, really well. So those are the pieces in the tropical resort style cluster. Lots of fun, lots of color. Don't forget, it's easier when you're working with clusters to keep the pattern or interest to one area of the cluster, and if the clothes are colorful, the shoes should be neutral, or vice versa. Unless you've gotten to the next level and you can do color with color, that works too. But just some ideas to just make the cluster creating process simple. Always start with what's in your own wardrobe and then fill in the gaps with some of the fun items I found here. I hope I've inspired you to create clusters for your own upcoming trips. I can't wait to hear about your travels in the Facebook group, and kind of share your outfits, and you know, let's inspire each other to do more with less while we're traveling. It's quality over quantity, especially while we're traveling. To pick those favorite pieces, to make them work as part of a cluster, to really be intentional about what we pack. I've got more about this in another video about my packing tips and my travel, like, you know, how you choose what to take with you on a trip. But I hope that you enjoyed kind of seeing these clusters come together. Love you guys. If you like this video, definitely give it a like. Don't forget to comment. Tell me how you feel about it. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. It's that red subscribe button, and we can keep hanging out. I'd love to have you back here. Love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.